My people, justice for Mohbad, justice for Imole. Hey, no be small thing o. So many people dey try all their possible best to make sure say this very justice wey we dey find like this make we no get am. Omo, no be small thing o. Shocking update on daily basis na im we dey hear. Wey make this person wey una about to hear im voice so, wey dey talk don come open up tell us things wey be say we never hear before. Come dey let us know talk say make Papa Mohbad do go back to Berekete, say the days and the months wey dem give am, e don pass o, dem never still get the accurate result of the autopsy. Say for outside, e no dey like this at all. Say wetin dey happen, in as much as say people dey fight say make dem get this justice, some people still dey work tirelessly to make sure say this justice dem no get am. Omo, light can never overpower darkness. Mohbad still remains light and im go get this justice. Say na for the last coroner inquest, they say na police na im come read medical report. Where the police sabi read medical report, my people? No be medical practitioner na im suppose come dey read medical report. Inside this life, nothing wey we no go see. Make e no be like say na me come dey talk everything. Make una follow gather, make we hear from this very person. Na him don come open up tell us everything, how the matter take play, how police come take become medical practitioner wey dey read wetin dey for paper of result wey dem carry come for inside life. Make we no be like say na me just dey talk am, dey formulate am. Make we gather, make we hear this one. Una see this justice, in as much as on daily basis we dey try, dey pray to get am, we go sure get am. If not for anybody, for the sake of Imole, the light of the world, we go get this justice. Make the guy fit come take rest, because im don really hear am hot when im dey alive and when im don kpai. No be small thing o, my people. Abeg, make una no forget to subscribe to this channel, click on the notification bell so that they go notify you anytime we we'll drop tori like this. To our returning subscribers, na una carry first. I heart una so very plenty for always supporting this brand. Make una no forget to share this video and drop una own comment for the comment section. Wetin una think for inside this matter? Which day police don come leave in office, come dey do medical practitioner work for inside this Mohbad case? Na wetin we still dey ask be that. Make una no forget to air una view for inside the comment section. Let's gather, make we hear this one as e dey hot.
You people cannot understand what is actually playing. God will make our way, in fact, it will make a way in this justice for Mohbad. May God not let us be ashamed of what is actually going on. When the time will come, and drag is that the justice for Mohbad? Oputu Pete is zero. They are playing games on your head. They are pushing you like a machine. They turn you to dogs. And you people are ranting. And the most sensitive things is actually coming towards your doorstep. And you are not prepared. And you are not saying, okay, what are we doing? What are the strategy level? Baba, it concerns you. The psychology result is coming. Baba, wake up. Get yourself together. Pay attention. Baba, in the next 15 days, you need to return to Brekete. Otherwise, it won't be funny. Because when you went to Brekete, we are all happy. But now, it is our duty. Everybody's questioning. People don't understand. I was in Brekete. But why people in Lagos cannot even go find out? Why is it people in Lagos cannot go there and say, you know what? Let me even make my mental health, my sanity. Let me please myself. That is what I can do. It's not because I love flying. I love to satisfy myself. It's part of life. And it's part of the way I live my life. You have your hobbies. Your hobbies can be food. Your hobby can be anything. But my own hobbies is to be on air. I like to fly. So if Mohbad has actually injected me, I'm using the avenue of what I love, of what I actually cherish. I hate cheating. I hate cheating. I hate scamming. That is number one thing that we don't allow in this justice for Mohbad. And at the end of the day, when you know the truth will set you guys free. But what I know, the truth is actually coming out. Please, I just want to appreciate you guys. That you guys should remain blessed. You guys should go and meet your host. How are we going to get this justice? What are the strategic level that we're going to use to tackle this Omotosho? Because on that day, we did not see any clinical people that come and give us the 10 weeks. It's policeman. A whole policeman in Nigeria. And you people are looking at the situation. They can't do that in abroad. They can't do that in London. All of our for any medical kini. He has to be a medical person. It has to be a medical person to read out the information for you guys, not the police. Because the police know that you people don't even pay attention to those things. That's why they're able to give it to you guys. I was advocating it long time, but nobody supports. I left it. That is me. But I've said it. This technology is coming. Is either they compromise it, is either they give us the right truth, or they nail somebody to go down. We need to stop this ranting up and down. The justice has to be now. The justice needs to stop. I would stop by justice. Everybody lost me. Enough is enough. Police, I know you are on my platform. Mr. Motosho, this message is for you. On the day that you people will release that result, all you people will come and say, oh, we are not ready. The autopsy and the toxicology result is not ready. Okumubadi might disturb you. Mr. Motosho, this is the time. You need to let Nigeria perform its own legal way to let us know that there's a transparency in the Nigerian system, which I know it is a lie. But we have the power to let you people know. Mr. Motosho, don't come and lie to us. Let us see the truth. What killed Mohbad? Thank you. You believe it or not, this is exactly what's going to play. Let's hold that place. Let us hold that man responsible. Let us hold that man responsible for whatever. I'm not going to play fracas with anybody. Fracas can be after justice. We come for each other. But for now, let's focus on what brings us here. Abati, you know, I'm warning you for the last time. My block here. You need to stop all this nonsense. Abati, you need to stop all this nonsense. These are the things that we're saying. If you have a brain, your brain can actually channel most of the information. We have the toxicology result coming out. Go to your page and post. That is justice for Mohbad. When somebody open live, I could have blocked you. It doesn't cost me anything. But you need to stop. You need to stop. Anyway, let's move ahead. All what I'm saying, put everything aside, put whatever that is going on. I'm not here to call some names, but when time comes, you guys gonna see, like VDM will say, you guys gonna learn in that way. Let's put it like that. Now, if you know how to put anything out there, you know the name of the man that gave us 10 weeks, Mr. Omotosho. Put it out there. Mr. Motosho, don't compromise. Mr. Motosho, the autopsy must not be tampered with. Be transparent. Put it out there. Let it go viral. That is part of the justice. Yes, that's what I'm saying. But why don't those people, why can't they come to Brekete to give us the information? Why is it that the police has to give us the information of 10 weeks? These are the things. Why do you think the police is actually sitting down on top of all these things? These people, the high PO or whatever they call his name, he said a lot of things. Even besides, he said a lot. He mentioned names, but that's not what we want. All what we want justice for Imole. Otherwise, don't let them scam us. Once they scam us, do you know the people that will take the prize? They have their recording, all those things. They will send it back to those people at the end of the day. Oh, you try, you do this, they will be paid off. Nobody can pay my money. I repeat, nobody can bribe me. If you bribe me, it could buy all those things that's sending to my ear inbox. You can't bribe me. I'm for justice for Mohbad. Anybody that said we are Lenchi is for Team Wummi, they are the Team Wummi. If you don't see, no matter how they say it, they are the one. They will actually change it. It speak through them. The handwriting is already there. Once they say they are the one, they are the person. I remain the same. I started this thing and I'm not going to back out until we get the justice. We'll sit down here and we'll get the justice. The way forward now is for those people that they are compromising themselves to come together. Whatever they know how to do, let them do it best. We have limited time. All the rubbish you people are doing, pack it aside and come together and fight in one accord. When the Mohbad was out, it's one accord, one voice. Use one voice to fight these people. Otherwise, any result they give you, take it like that. Any result they give you guys, how do you feel you'll be comfortable to say yes? The autopsy said Mohbad smoked before he died. The autopsy said Mohbad sleep, he did not wake up. Please, what are you going to do? I beg you, this is the last time I'm saying it. Be strategical. We need people. We need people. Enough is enough. Come and fight Lenchi later. But for this justice for Mohbad, let's get it ASAP. But some people want to make it long. But well, the more it long, the more they sit down on it. But we are not going to accept that. Let's come together and get this justice. Let everybody rest. That is it. I'm not coming for Westo. Westo, I don't see. After justice, we can come and dig it. You see, I'm not going to be putting myself in that kind of levels. All what I know is truth. And if I'm making sure that everybody get the truth, and because people love lies, and do, but you can't lie for long. You can't hide for long. At the end of the day, it will bring out the truth. So let us leave it like that. All what I'm saying, we can do this later. Let the hosts come together and fight for one accord. We have only 7 days. But if this thing is not working, it's not me, it is you. It is you and your panelists. Because all what you guys are discussing is something that is brainless. We need storm. We need somebody that can brainstorm. We need action. Like my words, we need action in this matter. We only have 7 days. What are your questions? What are your objectives? What are your action? What are your strategy? When these people are explaining about what killed Mohbad, At the end of the day, they are coming to read it for us, not for them, not for anybody, for us. Àwa náà ni wọ́n lọ ṣe fún. Àwa náà la sọ pé we are the ones saying we are looking for justice. They are coming to read it for us. But at the end of the day, and you want to sit down there, we are waiting. We are waiting. At the end of the day, they give you 0. Good luck. I will say, no matter how, see, I've done my own for justice, and I've done my own for Nigeria, and I've done my own for the youth, and I've done my own for the little boy that died in my family, and I've done it for those oncoming artists, and I've done it for my community, and I've done it for all Nigerians and Africans. I've done my own part. That is the way I can do it. If you know how to do it more than Lenchi, come out and do it. It will be nice. Not only me. Why is it that when I try to gather people, talk to them, at the end of the day, you try to speak to them, at the end of the day, they will now deviate and tell you, oh, no. I have school runs. I have this. I have that. But at the end of the day, by the time you start doing it by yourself, the jealousy will kick in. Is that justice for Mohbad? But at the end of the day, me, I'm not looking for anything. My own motive and my own thing I want to get from this justice for Mohbad is because at Indebitagba, we are getting to that age. When you stay in abroad and you are looking at the 10 years above your age, you should be preparing yourself to go home. You can't die in abroad. The only thing you need to do, the only voice we have now, is for us to reform where we will retire. Me, I don't want to suffer. Me, I want to enjoy Nigeria. Me, I don't want to see myself still hustling at age of 60 in London, age of 60 in America, age of 60 still chasing Toro Kobo. I want to be in Nigeria in 10 years' time. Because of Mohbad, we already work ourselves. The station has been sanitized. Most of the Nigerian system has been, they've reformed their mind. The music industry has changed their lifestyle. Everything is now in place. It's not a day job. So these are the things that got my attention, that we may not get Mohbad again in the history of this Nigeria. We may not get it again. It may not happen 50, 60, 70 years, but it is an opportunity for us to make sure we use this opportunity to fight justice for Mohbad so that we can be safe in future. That Uber driver, don't mind him. I have Atiwa Uber. People lie, but let's forgive them. God will make a way. It will make a way in this justice. They like fracas and they like update. Do you hear what Lonchi said? Lonchi said, Baba this, Baba that. What concern with Baba? Baba has been there. The people that is actually securing Baba, they need more action. They even need more people to assist Baba. Then you people will know the reason why I'm saying 15 days from now, if Baba did not go back to Brekete, again Kamije. If Baba did not go back to Brekete to get justice, again Kamije. If Baba did not go to Brekete and is sitting down in Lagos, how do you want to get justice? For justice. Brekete actually shake the police just only 2 weeks. All these things are like this. If Brekete did not come, we could have just lost this justice in January. Abatik Bagbe by now. We are in April. And you people are sitting down there. I say, this is the way I can talk. This is the way I can give you people a logical information. But you people should go and be trying to put 1 + 1 together. Baba need help. Just listen to me. How do you think Baba is enjoying his life, living his life? Bukky Jesse is actually topping up for Baba. Brekete is actually doing 50,000 when he was with Baba with Brekete. It is 50,000 a week. But at the end of the day, Baba is now in Brekete. But I hope after this toxicology, if they give us fake, do you think Baba will go back to Brekete and say, oh, yes, what kill my son? They say it's natural death. At the end of the day, kill Avelosheni Brekete. You people are not getting me. You people are not getting me. If they bring different narrative to us, let me tell you, we have the DNA up here. The toxicology is just at the bottom here. We have Baba at my right hand side, and we have Brekete at the upper side. In the middle, we have Justice for Mohbad. Remember, inside the Justice for Mohbad, we have Tonto Dike, we have Iyabo Ojo, and we have the casket. And the casket is actually telling us, but what he read the casket is for them to say, okay, Iyawo wa. Nigerians. And they put Mohbad and say, this is exactly what happened to Mohbad. And the just at the end of the day, you people are not advocating it's because there's no fire, there's no bomb, there's no jigger, there's no shalake, there's no ada. And you people are sitting down there, effect by justice. Justice my nyash. Effect by justice, pariwo, jade. Patient drag lenti yẹn kẹ máa gbogbo wọn kẹ máa pariwo gbogbo máa hó. Let them know, but yes, something is going on. But when it comes to the real matter, we are waiting, and after waiting, all these things I've put on this chart now. Remember, the postie is just lying down there. Àwọn Ìyábọ̀ Òjó ti bá yín kẹ́ síbẹ̀. They are waiting for the autopsy to tell them this is exactly what happened. Then, you see, they've not even laid anybody. They've not even catch anybody that killed Mohbad. And they say you are waiting for autopsy. Kilo autopsy. Autopsy is supposed to come and they've done arrest. What is arrest? What is more when you come? What is really? If they read that thing to you and said, this is exactly what killed Mohbad. Why are you still kill it? No. Kill it what? Kill it what? No. Kill it what? You guys need to wake up. Lenti will not feel when they sorrow. Private autopsy, and pariwo, elon dawolabe, eveloshe kinikan, 10 million kinikan, and one say we secretly. If you don't do things in public, to be honest, it will flop. If you don't bring it in transparent, it will flop. Cooking last in Nigeria. Anything that pertain money to what happened to Mo, and until you do that DNA, it will remain a very, very strong factor in what may have happened to Mo. So Baba cannot have the exclusive anymore in a public matter. Yes, Baba is the father of the family. Baba is a privileged, concerned citizen, while we are also concerned citizens. We have a duty to find what happened, bring it to the right table for judgment to be given in the right legal way. So you cannot take public away from DNA, and you cannot say, Baba. Now, if Baba now wakes up tomorrow and says, I don't want DNA. Baba says, I don't want DNA, I rest my case. And maybe that DNA is the only singular factor that can bring light to what we've been fighting for. I bet you, legally speaking, motions can be brought against Baba to say you are now culpable in this case because you're turning your back on the way, on an evidence that may give us the truth. So my brothers, let's not begin to condemn the actions. I love what Papa No is saying because I have had first-hand experience. I have not spoken. I have my doubt. I have my fears. I have my concerns. And I'm telling you, we leave no stone unturned. Nobody is going to sideline us. Nobody sidelines the public. The public wants to know what happened. And everybody has a duty to cooperate with the public. Everyone has a duty to cooperate with the public, as long as that public is not trying to take advantage of you, they're not trying to mislead you. Baba has a right to vet everything through his chosen lawyer. He has a right to vet. If you bring your position,
African TV, I'd like to counter something you said.
Go ahead, sir.
Number one, does the first question you asked, it is not until Baba has the administrative right that he can do the DNA. No.
No, I was not agreeing with that. I was not agreeing with that.
Yes. So I agree with you on that.
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
But on the others, wait, let me finish. On the other one, demanding for DNA, if the prosecuting authority, and that is the criminal investigation authority, see it deem fit that finding out the DNA could establish a motive that caused the death or could help to identify the killer of the disease. Yes, it is a public domain and public will fight for it. But if the prosecuting authority do not see it as an element to go, it remains a civil matter. And according to the law, child rights, all laws, extant law in Nigeria that supports. Let me finish, sir. Let me finish. Just let me.
I don't want you to go far. Hold on. Sorry, I apologize. This is what I want to ask you. Let's pretend that today, this day, you wake up in the morning, DNA has been done, and it has been determined that baby Liam is not Mohbad's biological child. We're pretending now, okay? Now, the IPO, investigating police officer, is aware of this information that DNA has been done in 3 or 5 different centers, and it is proving that Liam is not Mohbad's baby. Now, you are the IPO, investigating police officer, or the commander. You now decide you're not going to consider that factor. It is proving that you, as the IPO, you now say, so what? I'm not going to see it as an evidence to investigate the so-called father, or to investigate who might be the real father. Do you think that IPO would be doing justice or injustice?
Can I answer
That's
that?
the question.
Can I answer that?
No. I want Aristocrat to answer me because he made a statement that prompted the question.
Wait, African TV, number one, what I am challenging is not the fact after establishing the DNA. What I am challenging is the process of getting the DNA done. Get me very right. Who are the people that sought the authorization to carry out the DNA in the first place? Is it the public? Is it the people that are concerned, that have the right to say they want to demand for it, that ask for it? Because that is what I am concerned about. Under the Nigerian law, even though Nigeria have not criminalized DNA issue, is no crime. But to get a DNA done, it has proceedings, and there are parties that are involved. And only those parties can sort the authority of the court to get it done. In this case, public is not one of the parties. Public will be one of the parties if the investigating authority sees it deemed fit that we must get this done because we believe this will lead us to it. They will get it done because they will compel all the other party, because now it has moved from this person. Then the police, having seen that, will be stupid or will not be doing the job right if they don't consider it, because there is an established evidence. Now, to the proceeding of the court, the only vital mechanism to find the paternity of anybody is through the medical line, which is very vital. But the court must sanction it. At the same time, there are laws that guide it. For example, African TV cannot come to my house and demand that I make my wife does a paternity test of my son. If African TV has no business with my family, Mariano, it will not be granted. But if African TV is my relative, probably African TV is my father, and I happen to be deceased, African TV can sort it based on certain parameters.
Don't go too far. There's one word for you. One word.
What word?
One word. Cooperation of Baba Mohbad with the public.
Yes, I understand that. You are still not getting where I'm coming from.
If you understand that, nobody is going to force Baba Mo. Listen.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. But African TV, you know on this matter, in January, how can Papa Mo do the paternity of this girl? He needs 2 documents. He needs to have the death certificate of his son to claim that his son is actually dead.
Exactly.
2, he needs to have the birth certificate. And how can he get it? He needs to go to the court to show to the court by every evidence that he's the father and is the head of the family. And he saw the court's authority. And those documents were ready in January, sir. They were ready in January for Papa to just go sign so that they can proceed on that right. But what did the legal team of Baba do? What did they do? They convinced the man not to sign it. And that was January. Now
you're saying what Paprano is saying. You agree with Paprano?
Yes, I agree. Because we're all on the same page. Now in March, the same legal team now rose up and is telling us about court order. Who are they fooling? Because the opportunity was available in January. I knew about it because I know everything.
Aristocrat.
So these are the issues.
Yes, aristocrat. You know,
Yes,
you said something earlier on that, you know, I want to agree with you in the sense that now the police are currently carrying out the investigation into the buy of Mo. And I want to play the devil's advocate here, being on the side of police right now, try to get me in court, that in the course of unraveling this cause of death, the police will not leave any stone unturned to get to the bottom of this matter, which will include a DNA of a child in question, which may be a motive if they so establish to that extent to carry out a DNA. They don't need permission of Wummi to do that.
Yes, they don't.
They don't need permission of Baba to do that.
No,
They will carry out.
Only court order.
They will carry out
only court order.
all of that. And of course, court order they will obtain it. They don't need anybody to be present. They just write a writ to the judge and they will just get approval, and that's all. And they
Magistrate will sign it in his
yes,
name.
that's what I'm saying. The magistrate will sign it and they'll get it done. They don't need Baba. They don't need Wummi. Wummi cannot say no. He can't say that in the course of the investigation. So I want still to believe that this corona inquest and all of that is still cause of investigation and fact finding.
Yes.
For the police to build up their case, then to now narrow down the major suspect or whoever the suspect, and then to charge that person to court.
Yes.
So in that, if I want on that line, I will want to be patient and see where police and how they will go about that. Now, all this public outcry, I love that, because if police are not looking into that direction, then the public outcry can then tell them, oh guys,
That
we should listen to the public. we are not focusing on this area. Let's focus on this area. And that's why I appreciate all of these DNA is there than Baba Baby. I already know Baba Baby. I know. African TV is one because he did once.
Yes, sir.
Aristocrat too did once.
No. Koko
Okay, Koko all right. So Baba Baby take father from there. But when you get casting, you get busy public. Now you sabi. Do you understand? So that's on a lighter note. So I want to believe police will get to that point now, and that will be the faster route. Because if we are to go with Baba requesting, that may take a longer route.
Yeah, it will.
It will take a longer route that may be frustrated and may not even get to the light of the day. So I think we should focus our attention in, drilling down the police to look at where the public is looking at. And say, please, if you are not going this route, please, can you go this route? And I'm sure that if Nigerian police wants to do things right, they will get to that level. They've gone for pathology, they've gone for autopsy. Then what stops them from going to DNA without asking questions?
DNA is the simplest.
In fact, it's the simplest in all of this that can be done in how many hours?
Do you know, but we were speaking, the chairman.
Yeah, chairman.
You just touched the light bulb in my brain. Who is the Nigerian police accountable to that can be petitioned for lack of proper investigation? Because
please, Paprano, please, a lot of other people are on this platform, so that it's not be like we are monopolizing the platform. There's Paprano, some other people are.
Pano flow jare ajade.
Golden Seal, Cynthia is here, and Susie for justice.
Yes,
and
they're enjoying it. No, they hijack show now. They don't talk. They go mute.
Oh, I'm enjoying it too. For real, I'm enjoying it.
Buy your everything person the answer put now. I've been on a mute buy your everything person the answer put. You will be saying that if you get brain reach the answer. If they get brain reach, they go answer. We know the talk because we just want to talk. Sometimes we just have to listen to those who know better. Simple. It's not be competition.
Yeah, I beg. Make we enjoy the flow.
We don't forget where this is. That will be the only cocoa lawa. Tuesday for justice. Camera.
I'm here.
Open your camera.
Why now? Why do you want to harass me?
You find what you lost.
No. Wummi could have seeked him back for other reasons. Yes. So if they do the DNA and the DNA says it's not Mohbad's child, could it still be possible that Wummi didn't kill Mohbad? That there was somebody else who did the killing? Yes. So it is not DNA that will establish the cause of death. The cause of death, like as I said, if I am an investigator, I'm investigating this. Though I believe Mohbad died on Monday, but I can rope Wummi down for negligence. That is, you have to allocate a crime to somebody, and then now want to know the reason why the person committed that crime. Let's say Wummi stabbed Mohbad. Let's say Wummi neglected Mohbad. You have to find something that Wummi do, then which will propel you to go and check the motive why she has to do so. Because if you just stay on motive, let me say a pathologist, an examiner, they go do autopsy. They did not see any traces that can link them to Wummi. They check the video. No video can link them that Wummi killed Mohbad. They check everything. No witness. Nothing. But they do DNA. DNA said that baby does not belong to Mohbad. So they will now suspect Wummi of killing Mohbad and take Wummi to court. What cogent evidence do they have that Wummi took life out of Mohbad? And if
Papariano.
Yes.
Papariano. Now, if the DNA proved that Mohbad is the father of Liam, no problem. All right? But Wummi...
What do you mean no problem?
As in, accepted. Okay?
No, I mean, Wummi could have killed Mohbad. Wummi could have still killed Mohbad.
No. I'm going that. We'll have ruled out the issue of...
Do you accept that too? She could have still killed Mohbad.
No, I'm going there that...
Okay, go on.
Wummi came to the public to say Mohbad died on Tuesday. And evidence proved that Mohbad died on Monday. Wummi will go in for that.
You only suspect her. You cannot convict her. That's what I'm saying. You cannot win.
No. She came to the public. It's on record that she said Mohbad died on Tuesday.
Okay, but let's say she didn't do the killing. What would you charge her for? What would be the charging for? Lying or non
Accomplice, one. Accomplice, because...
Okay, what's the punishment? What's the jail term? 1 year, 2 years, or I mean? I don't understand. Let's say she didn't kill the deceased at all, but she lied.
Which means you lied on oath, or maybe you must have written it down that he died on Tuesday. You lied on oath. You performed the justice. Okay, so she will be tried along that line, and further investigation will also link her directly or indirectly.
Let me say something.
Let me tell you
I used to watch a quick one. There's one thing we have to understand. Checking a DNA of that child, if it doesn't belong to Mohbad, it's paternity fraud. And paternity fraud is not a crime.
That's a different.
No, I mean, that is just what it serves as. Paternity fraud is not a crime anywhere in the world.
Paprano, you're wrong, sir.
What doesn't
Paprano,
mean?
listen.
Killed.
Paprano, you're wrong. Paprano, hold on. We are missing one critical issue here. When DNA is done and it is identified that that baby does not belong to Mohbad, it only gives us a direction to look. Could it be because this baby is not Mo? That is, could it be? The investigator will now have to expand that envelope of could it be?
Yeah.
Who's the baby daddy? Now they will now go into that envelope and search it properly, investigate the baby daddy, investigate the relationship between the baby daddy and Mo, investigate the relationship with the Wummi. Now that could lead to nowhere.
What are we saying, Aristocat? I mean, you investigate the cause of death first before the motive. Causes come first. You have to know how Mohbad died. Strangulation, gunshot, stabbing, poison.
But that is already being done.
You have to try to link it to somebody. Then find the reason why they have to do so.
All this English you are speaking is because the police did not do a good job.
By the way, we forgot about good job first. Let's do the right thing.
Paparano, you know that is something they call prima facie.
Prima facie.
Prima facie is for you to link all your assumptions,
best sides together, something like that,
to someone and be able to establish it. Now, just like you said, if Wummi if number one, baby Liam is for Liam, the only thing that will affect the case is this. It doesn't say she's not a suspect or could not be the killer. It only rules out that the motive of the child not being that of Mohbad is not the reason. If they are looking at that, it's only
one leg strike out. Yes,
but if it does, now the other part is if Mohbad dies on Monday and she has said he died on Tuesday. Let me tell you 3 charges against her. Number 1, perjury. You know the years for perjury.
If she has told the police that, unless she has told the police that.
Yes, but in her statement, the police have established that she told them that he died on a Tuesday. Number 1. Number 2, conspiracy.
No. Aristocat, you cannot establish this. Chairman, please wait.
You know why you can establish conspiracy?
Go on, establish conspiracy.
Now, this is, by the definition of conspiracy, is you conspire with some people to lie. She has committed perjury.
Conspiracy to commit murder or to commit what? I don't understand.
Conspiracy
to pervert justice. Because by lying to the police
and abetting
that he
invading. No, that's a conspiracy to invade. Invade justice.
Directed the direction of the investigation. And
invade.
Aristocrat,
the state fund. Yes, wait now. They wasted the state fund to be chasing shadows. Why the guy died on a Monday?
What is the jail term for that? That's misdemeanor offense.
Yes, they all come
Boss,
to
Mr. Meno.
just wait.
It's me
I told you to, Abi.
Mr. Meno, I see what Papa talk to Mr. Meno.
Papa, just wait. Conspiracy to pervert justice in a felony is not misdemeanor. This is a
it's
felony.
not Mr. Meno.
And it's not that someone told you.
How many years? Can we please check it? Let me just.
Someone died. Is that someone died?
Deal with written law now, criminal law. Can we please check it?
Okay.
Papriano, law is not definite.
Bayo, please. I don't want to come.
Papriano.
Wait. Please wait. Okay. If we don't learn, we will not know how to fly.
Okay.
More intelligent people will come here. How do we challenge them?
All right.
Okay. They will meet like can come here now as a barrister, and they come here now. We don't know what to say. We begin to. When we're supposed to say something, we don't get ourselves prepared. Call your friends, make a check.
Check the criminal justice of Lagos.
Criminal justice Lagos. Okay.
Yeah, you check it most of the while. Go to under perjury. Anything that perjury is part of conspiracy. Anything.
No, I know perjury. Now that one is 14 years imprisonment. I know perjury.
Go to homicide or murder. Look under it. There are sections under it that tells you what happened to someone that conspires or an accomplice.
No, an accomplice. That one will make him be an accomplice for lying. But take conspiracy. They have to prove that both the killer.
I just told
conspirator.
I just told you. Yes, this is how the conspiracy will be established. This person died on a Monday, and you have told the police, you told the world, you are diverting them. You are creating a decoy. What it means is you want to hide what killed or who killed that person. So you are an accomplice to that person.
Aiding and abetting.
Babaduro, aiding and abetting also comes under accomplices. If you are supporting that person. An accomplice is someone that
she's not the one
to commit a crime.
She will not fall under act if she's the one that do it. If she did it, she will not fall under aiding and abetting.
Aiding and abetting. You aid something. Aiding it. You are
you help out. You help out.
That is the second word for you. Help out.
You help out.
You are an accomplice. You are a supporter. Who is an accomplice? Someone that is in your plan. Adura. Someone that is in your plan. On the jale, on the rob bank, oba won drive. O drive, o dúró dé wọn. Nígbà tó rob o wọlé, o wá ní pé wọ́n kọ̀ drive ni. Ó mọ̀ pa olè tó jàkẹ́. Gbogbo yín lẹ́jọ́ lọ sẹ́wọ̀n. You are an accomplice. You've aided it. You've abetted it. You are under accomplice. You've accomplished.
We have to prove. We don't have that proof right now for aiding and abetting.
Papariano. No, me, I'm just telling you to some count charge that will come. When you come with count charges, you will prove it in court. You could drop some.
I used to want to say criminal for you to be able to say conspiracy, you have to be able to show something.
I've just told you that she has conspired. Listen, she has by her action, she has conspired to hide facts by derailing the investigation.
Okay. That is felony. That is under section 123. That is concealing evidence. That's felony. Yeah, that's felony.
I told you earlier now.
It's less than 3 years imprisonment. It's less than 3 years.
Mark, it's a count charge.
I know.
I've told you about perjury.
Okay.
You'll be building everything. At the end of it all, you will come with being an accomplice to murder. Because by all her acts, she is supporting the murder of that person or the homicide of that person.
Okay, yes.
And ensuring that police do not look into.
Okay, then she will be pleading to have been coerced or probably.
Yes, coerced to what? By who?
Okay, exactly. Then she have to name
coerced by who?
That's what I'm saying. In the situation whereby she was not part of the killing, okay, and so she has to prove it that
Yes, she needs to prove probably that she was under duress.
Exactly.
Under duress, yes.
To do that
or threatened.
But in this matter, Baba, all her actions have shown that she's not coerced in any way.
Exactly.
She has been acting as
a champion.
She has came to the world. She has been acting as a victim to the world. She has came to the world that her life is under threat, not by threat of the people that coerced her, but by people that are demanding that she knew something about it. That the life of herself and her child is not safe, and she's running from pillar to post. So if you check the motive that all the things she's been doing, it has shown that she has done everything possible.
There is so many charges that can be given to her. So many charges.
Yes, she has done everything possible to protect, even though, like you said, she did not commit the murder, but she's protecting the murderer. Therefore, in a murder charge, if someone is an accomplice to a murder, check it. I want you to read it out. What will be the sentence? An accomplice to a murder.
Accomplice to a murder.
Before I say it. And that is the biggest of all the count charge that she might be given.
Okay. So yeah, it says what is considered an accomplice to murder? Facilitating or encouraging a person to commit murder can make someone an accomplice to a crime. An accomplice, just with an accomplice, can facilitate the murder by providing the victim's location, despite knowing the offender's intention, or they can loan or provide the murder weapon. So there's something that tied them. You see what I'm saying? So, like,
now,
I cannot
call
this conspiracy.
Wait.
Conspiracy.
Papariano, wait. In this case, someone killed someone. The person died on Monday, and you came out by the virtue of your relationship with that person as the wife, and you told the police and the world that the person died on Tuesday. What have you done?
You hide information. That's felony. Concealing, fact. It's felony.
By virtue of it now depends on the
accomplice.
Now, it now depends on the argument of the prosecuting lawyer to tell you that even though you concealed information, concealing information is you did not talk about it, you did not reveal it. Derailing the course of investigation is a premeditated fact, a premeditated action to confuse the prosecuting agency to look elsewhere while the criminal runs away. What have you done to that criminal? You have aided that criminal, and you are an accomplice by virtue of that.
You mean aided now? I will bring in aiding and abetting here. You have aided.
Yes, now, if just like what you read said, providing help, either by giving information of the location or providing weapon. Now, helping the person to lie to escape, what have you also done? Are you providing help, or you are just concealing information? Information is see no evil, hear no evil. You conceal. You did not reveal.
Okay.
Say you don't know.
I will not
But in this case, you lied by redirecting the whole prosecuting team to be chasing shadows while you knew that person was actually killed. Your witnesses or your account was collaborating on a day after the person dead, which means you knew it is a premeditated, and that is where motive will come to play. What is your motive?
Aristoka, what I'm saying, what I'm saying is this one. I know that is an offense. Okay, that is a felony offense. That is a felony offense. But now the thing is, when I say felony, punishable by 3 years or more years in prison.
It's a criminal act.
Jail term, yeah.
Felony is just a criminal act.
Exactly. No, and the jail term is from 3 years and above.
Yes.
Jail 3 years and above, or death or life imprisonment. So now, like what I'm saying is this: the person could have lied. Okay, then she has to prove the reason why she lied. Okay, but again, whoever we tie her that she knew about the killing, it's a different thing. Let's say she had information that the person died on Monday, okay, but she was not part of the killing. It will be difficult to say she conspired to commit that murder. But she hid information. She hid the information.
Now, Papariano, let's look at this case as it is. Wummi was with Mohbad on Sunday. They came to the house together Monday morning.
Mm-hmm.
Mohbad died on Monday. She is still in that house till Tuesday, when they now took him to the hospital and did all the shenanigans. This is assumption, as we are assuming him. And did all the shenanigans and all this story we've been discussing about. Now tell me, if as a lawyer, and I found out that Mohbad actually died on Monday, and I am placing a count charge on her to say she's an accomplice to murder. She has committed perjury. She has concealed information. She has derailed the course of information.
And she has also committed conspiracy. That conspiracy comes in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because we have to have been there.
All that. Now, this is how I, as a lawyer, because all those count charge, when you get to court, you must prove to the judge. Because she's going to defend herself too.
It's the police that makes
the judge. Why? You must, the lawyers must prove to the judge why or each of those count charge she should be punished for it. Now, let me tell you why I said she's an accomplice. Number one, she has been with the disease from Saturday till Tuesday and days after. So, in any form, she knew everything that has gone. By virtue of her position with the disease as the wife of the disease, she knew the disease died on a Monday. But she staged a drama for the public to believe. Are you getting what I'm saying? To believe that it died on a Tuesday. Then the question that we then ask her in court is, why did she do it? Because I want to know the motive. If she says she was threatened, I will say, why are you threatened to say the lie? The least you will say is you don't know what killed him. You don't have to change the date of his death. Because by changing the date of the death, you want to allow the perpetrator of the murder to escape. Because you've derailed.
I'm gonna block your lap door if you don't behave yourself, okay? When you guys come up, you must meet yourself first. It's annoying and crazy that we're having a serious conversation and you guys just come in making noise. Okay? Go on.
So, because what you have done is you have derailed the police to look where they want to do. If you look at that, I, as a prosecuting lawyer, I will put it to her that if she did not know anything about that murder or about the people that killed her, she had no motive, even though she's under coercion. The least she will do is not to say the people that killed him, not to change the date he died. Because changing the date he died is helping the murder to escape entirely. The murderer is going to escape because police will not look into that. And not even reporting it to police also indicated that it was a premeditated plan and the boy was buried. If not that the public cried out, his body wouldn't have been exhumed. Police will never know that he died on a Monday. Therefore, it is a premeditated plan that as the person died, you give a different date, the person is buried and the case is buried. And there is no judge that will not think that she does not know about that plan. Because if you don't know about the plan, you cannot be so flawless to cover it up. Like I'm saying, this is an assumption. We are looking into a criminal case. Now, therefore, I can lend her with an accomplice crime. Because she knew about everything and she's playing her own part, just like any member of the team. That is the duty assigned to her. The murderer has done the job. She might not have the mind to kill. She's not a killer. But her own job is to ensure that the prosecuting authority, if they look into the matter, do not know the day he actually died. Therefore, their investigation will not be accurate. What she has done is to make the state to waste money, is to make the state to be chasing shadows, is to make the state to rubbish the system. That is a big crime. It's a big crime. So either way she wants to argue it, she must be able to tell the court that her motive is clearly on coercion if she pleads that coercion. But with what I have explained, even a baby we know is a lie. You can only be coerced after a deed has been done. And in this matter, what will you be coerced with? It's either they say they will kill you, they will kill your mother, they will kill your sister or your child. But event after that event, you are the one that have turned the victim, not of the killer, but of the people that are demanding for justice. Can you begin to weigh what I'm trying to say? A family that could be used to say we will kill any member of their family, they are not in Nigeria. The one that is there to her is abroad. The sister that is fighting her cause is abroad. Nobody knows the location of her father. So really, what implication will those have on her? And she is also coming now to claim people's pity to say they are trying to. And she's now laying allegation on the father of the disease. So it's a whole lot of, mixture that has to be sorted out. So a lawyer that knows his sort will come with up to 10 count charge, and you will know that 5 of those count charge will stuck on her, while some can be cancelled. But ensure that the one that has the highest punishment is stuck on her, and an accomplice to murder is going to get life imprisonment under the law. It's as simple as that. That is the biggest punishment of it all. So we must look at this thing.
You say an accomplice to murder will do what?
Life imprisonment now. Life Lomagba. And for
That's conspiracy. That's conspiracy.
Yes, now. That is the biggest one. Life imprisonment.
Same way the perpetrator is charged.
Yes, thank you very much. You know what do. So
may God bless your soul.
That is why I have been praying that let Corona say he died on a Monday. And that you say all this DNA is not our business again.
I don't die, go.
No. And all other people that have lied are going for perjury as well. And they're also going for similar crimes.
I told you, right? Wummi like to drag people to die with her. She don't like to die alone. She like to drag people to die with her.
Chop alone, die alone. She know they chop alone, so they go die with her.
And she'll be telling them lies.